Hey everybody, hello. My name is Nelson Chauskas and I'm the Chief Market Analyst here at Markets.com. And today is Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025. Look, I wanted to pick up on something that's probably going to be very relevant today, and that's going to be the British pound. Why? Well, we have the BoE interest rate decision that's coming up. So, look, let's check out the economic calendar. So, basically, check out the time when it's coming out on your side, the BoE interest rate decision here. There we go. We are expecting a cut, a 25 basis point cut. Now, look, I think this is something that the BoE is trying um, to do quickly because they understand that inflation could be picking up, and at a later stage they will need to start hiking rates in order to maintain inflation. Because as we know, inflation, the recent headline CPI came out at 3.6. So actually, let me just put that on the chart. I think it will be a better visualization. So year, I think is this one. There we go, inflation rate. So that's what I'm talking about. So look at this. I mean, we have been ticking up higher since around September of last year, and of course, it's a little bit further away from the BOE's inflation target of 2%. So we're drifting higher. It seems like we might hit that 4% even. Of course, we're not rushing into conclusion yet, but again, I think that this is what the bank kind of understands, given the recent kind of trade issues with the U.S. We do understand that there was a deal done, and finally they might manage to calm it down, but still, it's not really in favor of UK, and this is where the potential increase could come. Look. Long story short, for now, of course, we're looking at the number here. We're expecting a cut. We can see that currently that there are 7 members of the MPC, who are in favor of that cut, and only 2 are in favor of keeping the rates unchanged. Previously, that was a little bit of a different story. Previously, there was only 3 people who were in favor of the cut, and 6 were for unchanged. At the moment, yes, let's see what's going to happen here. And of course, yes, we do understand. We do understand that the 4% will happen. Okay, let's take this as a given, in a way that could be seen as a negative for the British pound, because in general a rate cut is not a positive; it's a negative for the currency, and we could see this one drifting lower. However, what we are seeing right now, GBPUSD drifting nicely to the upside. Well, we already did the recover 50% of this drop here, so we can get rid of this Fibonacci for now. I mean, I think that, yeah, let's not overcrowd the chart. We're currently near key resistance around the 1.3370 zone. I think it's a good area of resistance. Previously, it acted as a good support zone. Now it's taking the role of resistance. Slightly above that, we do have the downside line, which is taken from the highest point of July, and also the 50-day EMA, which all could be kind of tested as well. So now, the reason why I'm still expecting a move higher is because the US dollar continues to kind of dictate the situation here. Look, the US dollar, just a quick glance here, the US dollar is drifting lower and continues to slide. And I think that, yeah, this is not very good for the greenback. And for now, I think that all other pairs like GBP, USD, Euro USD, those are enjoying the moment, the weakness of the US dollar. So I think the same story could happen here. However, if we do get the number here, where's that economic calendar? If we do get, let's say, this, there will be 7 people. It will come out and say, yes, it was 7 people for a vote cut. Maybe we could see a little bit of a correction. However, if we do get at least, let's say, 8 members of the MPC who are voting for a cut, or the opposite way around, sorry, if we see 8 members, if we see a higher amount of people in favor of the cut, then we could see the pound drifting lower. However, if we see the same number 7, then I think that yes, there we could see another jump here to the upside. But the problem is that. If we do see that higher number of members voting for a cut, yes, we could see a little bit of a drift lower. However, that could be a temporary occurrence. Maybe we could drop to the 100-day EMA here on the daily chart and then rebound and push back up. So just because we will understand that the weakness of the US dollar is still kind of, the weakness is stronger, and we could see US dollar continuing to drift lower. So, and this could benefit, just kind of automatically benefit these pairs like GBPUSD and Euro USD and AUD USD. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to quickly share this little piece. Check out the economic calendar today. Like I said, check when it's coming out on your side. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that the pound could go further north and break this downside line? Or actually we are ready for maybe a bit of a retracement back down again? But for me, the downside scenario, I think I will just wait for a drop below the 100-day EMA right here, and then we'll take it from there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. As always, I just wanted to share with you this little quick piece here on the BOE and the technical piece on GBPUSD. So hopefully you found it useful. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I really appreciate your time, your views, your likes, your comments, everything. So yep, as always, stay safe, have your stop losses in place. Risk only what you can afford to lose. Don't overtrade and everything will be fine. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.